Good day to all my respected guests, friends, and family members all around the world. My name is Sam. Welcome everyone to today's iElite System online course with the topic of the 7 powerful benefits of iTeraCare. And I would like to take this opportunity to appreciate Prime International and also iElite System for leading us to have better health and better wealth. And our speaker for today, he was the founder and president of the Youth of Fire International with over 500 young people. And he had finished school of Revelations in Malaysia, finished school of missionaries, and then became an entrepreneur at the age of 23 by starting his own company. And he even used to be a nature doctor in Africa. After that, he has started building business networks and became top 2 leader and earner of an MLM business. And right now, he is a trainer of sales, marketing, and network building business, and also a motivational speaker and a life coach. Please welcome, all the way from the Philippines, Prime International 3-star manager, Mr. Nathan.
Thank you, Mr. Sam. Good evening, everybody from the Philippines. It might be afternoon or morning in your side. I'm so glad to be here. All right, if you can hear me clearly, give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to start my screen sharing. That's so great. Wow, it's amazing to be here. Mr. Sam, thank you again. And I'm gonna go straight forward here, okay? Okay, now welcome again. And the brand's name of our device is iTeraCare. And by the way, I'll be talking about the most advanced, the most advanced frequency device. It has the terahertz. With I think if you're the first time here, this will be your first time to hear about the terahertz. A lot of you have heard about quantum. And this is a very powerful, revolutionary device that has helped a lot of people around the world. Now, let me start with the disclaimer, and this is very important. Our device is not under the medical FDA. This is a certified household electrical equipment. No radiation, so it's just like an appliance, but it has wonderful benefits for the physical body. And so anything related to your health care, again, consult your doctor. All right. And so this revolutionary device has 3 devices already. We have the classic, we have the premium, and we have the pro. Later on, I'll talk a little bit about all of these features and the differences. And of course, everybody loves the classic. This is our grand, all right? Now, a lot of people would love to choose a pro device, but it's for people who have some extra money. So let me talk about here, and I'll be talking about the science. We are called the world's best, by far the most advanced. It's not me who claim it. It's not some marketing, hype. Nope. These are practitioners, doctors, all right, people that are in the field of energy healing and frequency and therapists. They said by far, we think iTeraCare device is the best in the world. Now let's start with this first dark slide here. Let me talk about the quantum model of reality. And Dr. Joe Dispenza, many of you have heard about him, right? Together with his scientists, they said, we could say that all diseases, all right, disease, you're not at ease, meaning you're in pain. That's why it's called disease, is a lowering of frequency. It's just how simple they give description, right? If you have low energy, you are in disease. You're having disease, all right? And so we have to activate, understanding that we have to optimize our cells' energy. And if we go back to time, and Hippocrates mentioned this, there was no technology, modern medicine those days. He said, the natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. I totally agree. There's natural forces inside us, not external, but internally inside of us. These are the true healers of diseases. So when we talk about natural forces, these are frequencies and energies. All right. And it makes sense. Bruce Lipton said, every cell in our body is a battery. We are made of trillions of mini batteries. And the question is, what's the power? What's the integrity of your cells, of your battery? Are they fully charged? Are they active? All right. Or if they're weak and they're sick, therefore you have a sick physical body. And so Mehmet also talked about the next big frontier. I mean, this is a medical doctor. He didn't talk about a magic pill, not even a syringe or some sort of magic medicine or a chemical. He was talking about energy medicine, and he foresaw this medical doctor. He said the next big frontier in medicine, we understand it's healing the body, all right, regenerating the cells and so on and so forth, is energy medicine. Wow. Now, there is a secret healing system in our body that no one is talking about. Why is it no one is talking about? No, the media, the big companies doesn't want you to know that you have the capacity to heal yourself. You have the greatest doctor inside of you, and this is hidden. All right, this is hidden from all humanity because again, it's business. If we know the secret, then there will be no business. All right, nobody's gonna buy men's, right? So let's talk about this in a little bit because this is where we raise our consciousness that all of us, we can heal ourselves. And in fact, if you go back to time again, ancient people, when they're born, they aged and they die. Yep. You haven't heard any of those old people, even in the Bible, if I may quote, none of them died because of sickness. They either die because of accident or they die because they're too old. All right. But today, in modern times, we added something really, what is this? It's called sickness. We're born, we age, we get sick, and we die. And in fact, some little kids, young teenagers, they don't even reach aging. All right, they're born, they're sick, and they die. Something is not right in our modern days. And why is that ancient people don't even die in sickness? Why? Because they depend upon nature. They depend upon their physical body. They understood that there is energy, there is power, there is nature, there is plants and vegetables, all right, created, designed to heal the body. Therefore, there's no sickness before. None of this. And we look at the World Health Organization. In 2019, 74% of global death is caused by non-infectious diseases. If you look at all this here, right, number one is heart disease, stroke. These are all blockages, obstruction of pulmonary disease and respiratory and all of this stuff. These are called blockages, right? To simplify it. And not just that, cells are weak and sick. Wow. But if you go back again in the olden days, the great Hippocrates said, they just heat the body. If we warm the body, then all diseases can be cured. Right? We don't need to take pills. He said, just fever the body, just warm the body. You don't need surgery. You can be cured by simply heating the body. And specifically, he said, if there is a way to heat the bones, then all diseases can be treated. How do you do that? Well, he saw something that if you can heat the bones, heat the body, everything can be treated. And it makes sense today. How do we do that? Well, Albert Einstein, the greatest scientist, I guess, all right, he said future medicine will be medicine of frequency. So if we coin this together, it totally makes sense. If you want to heat the body, you want to heal the body in energy and frequency, you got to have frequencies. And that is where we are. Today, all right, this is no longer some sort of pseudoscience, some quackery, or they call it New Age. All right, our consciousness is beginning to accept this, that there is such thing as healing on vibrational frequencies. All right, or energy medicine technologies. We have Reiki, we have Qigong, pranic healing, theta healing, quantum healing, crystal healing. I mean, these are the ancient ways of healing the body, correct? And now we're back. We are reintroducing ourselves to the original way of healing the body. It's not the magic pill. It is energy and frequency. And today, in our modern times, it is upgraded in a sense because of all the modernities and technologies. We have advanced technology that will bring about again what nature has given us. And the most advanced energy medicine frequency in the world today is the iTeraCare. I think that deserves a round of applause, right? Okay, it's three-in-one core technology. A lot of you have heard, and probably you might be using some sort of quantum accessory right there. You know about quantum. Quantum generates scalar energy. And scalar energy is called healing energy. It's abundant in nature. And not just that, when you talk about quantum, it amplifies any energy signatures around it because of quantum entanglement. Nathan, it's a nose bleeding some part of here, okay? Well, anyways, that's what science is about, quantum. And we have optical quartz. What is optical quartz? You find it at the nozzle of the device. This is an amplifier of the frequency. It's made of optical quartz with hundreds of exclusive mineral ingredients. Wow, that's the very core component there. And it mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy. Wow, what is that? Meaning you have a portable sunlight on your hand. And this optical quartz and exciting, all right, mineral ingredients can actually increase the aura field in your physical body. And of course, I call this the grand slam. The highlight of all this technology is what we call the terahertz. Now, we're going to talk about terahertz later on. Now, this device is being used in hospitals, all right? It can be used on your pets. We have horses, cats, dogs, and this is my famous fish. Its name is Lazarus. All right, because this goldfish was supposed to die. It was swimming upside down. My kids was overfeeding this fish, so it was very inactive already, about to die. My little boy said, "Daddy, my goldfish is about to die." I said, "Bring it here, put it in the basin." We start wanding, all right? And in 5 minutes, I was mind blown. Really, this fish just secreted a lot of waste and it started to swim so active and it got resurrected. That's why my children call this Lazarus. Daddy, let's call this fish Lazarus because he was resurrected from his dying state. iTeraCare can also charge your water. This device is also used in acupressure point therapy clinic. This is in Sarawak, Malaysia. Dr. Chris Teo, wow, over 10 years of experience. He's an expert in acupressure, but he's using iTeraCare to his clients. And that's amazing. You know, volumes of people are coming here. Why? The results are amazing. This is also used in therapy centers in China, therapy centers in India, and we have COVID therapy centers all over the world. So this is not some sort of experimental, guys. This is an established science, a device that people are using already all over the world. Now let's talk about the grand slam, the terahertz technology, the frequency here. All right, in 2004, the US government named terahertz technology as one of the top technology that will change the future world. Where is it found? Well, in the spectrum of frequency. This is in between microwave and infrared. Now let's talk about science. The frequency is 2 to 17 terahertz, which is very good for human body. Its range and wavelength is 30 microns to 3,000 microns, all right? You might not know about this, but in other words, it can pass through clothing, materials like paper, plastic, and glass. They call this non-ionizing frequency. Now, it's being used in medical, aviation, telecommunication, even weapons. They're using terahertz for that sort, and it's really amazing. Why? Because it's not harmful to the body. Now, when this was discovered very young, 40 years ago, by the American scientists in 1980, they were mind blown because the vibrational frequency of terahertz is the same with the vibrational frequency of our cells. That's amazing. We call it resonance. What is resonance? You know, you take a glass of wine, all right, and you start to pitch. You see this in TVs, right, or YouTube. A person pitch the frequency of the glass wine, and when she starts screaming, what happens to the glass wine? It shatters. That's what we call frequency. Frequency amplifies the energy, and there is what we call resonance. All right. When there is resonance, the other object begins to vibrate and increases its energy and it starts to shatter. But that's not what's the case in our cells. When you switch on the iTeraCare, it's the same thing. Our cells begins to vibrate, millions of vibration per second. And what happens to the cells? Well, it's not going to shatter. All right. What happens is the cells will begin to recharge itself. It's like a generator being recharged. What happens when it's recharging? It's activating. And what happens if it's activating? Then the cells begins to function optimally. Now, what happens to bad cells? Bad cells would begin to self-destruct. We call this imploding. All right. That's why Japanese scientists call this light of life, and the Chinese scientists call this God's wave band. How does iTeraCare work? All right, Nathan, I'm wondering it. I'm going to blow my body. But what's the science? Can you explain the process? Well, here it goes. It first uses radiant heat. The current that passes through the coil, there is a coil inside the tube, all right? We call it the nichrome element. It creates the radiant infrared heat inside the coil. Now, when this heat, all right, together with terahertz, passes through the optical quartz tube, it starts to excite the electrons inside there. Amazing. Now, with terahertz, all right, there is this void of different impurities. When we say impurities, these are the 100+ minerals. With the optical quartz tube, there is vibration again. It generates more and more terahertz frequency. Now, convection current comes in. What is that? This current is a force that the radiant air, together with the optical tube and the terahertz, begins to flow such amazing combination of energy and transdermal delivery. What is transdermal delivery? When the frequency passes through outside the one, it is delivered directly to the skin. Now, this is the final thing. When it passes all this tube and everything goes to your skin, there is what we call quantum field. And quantum field amplifies the energy signature around it, making it more powerful and effective. That's why our device is one of its kind. It's the best in the world, because you're not just talking about terahertz. We have a lot of wonderful components here. So once you want your body, whatever your intention, it is amplified. So this is my suggestion. When you're wanting, you know what? Don't complain. Start saying, my kidney is healing. All right. My body is well. I am happy. I'm joyful. My eyes is healing. Once you do that, because of the quantum field and the energy, it begins to amplify the effect. And that's what we call resonance. Current photography. When you start blowing your body, you begin to increase your bodily aura. What is aura? It's the light. You see, you take a picture of an apple, it has purplish light. It captures the energy using this camera. That's why it is very healthy to eat fruits and vegetables, because in terms of energy and frequency, they have more light compared to a slice of meat. All right. Now, how does terahertz and scalar energy help the cells? You know, a normal cell, according to science, has 20 to 25 millivolts. When it's exposed to stress, bad diet, radiation, or acidity, toxicity, it becomes weakened. A weak cell has 15 millivolts. And that's where inflammation starts. All right. You begin to have pain. And again, over time, it is exposed to radiation stress. A weak cell turns into a very bad cell. It becomes abnormal state. It becomes a cancer cell. A cancer cell is called zombie cell. Why? Because they start to rob energies from other cells, and they begin to duplicate and increase in number. Now, what happens when you switch on the iTeraCare, the terahertz energy begins to destroy the bad cells in implosion because of resonance. And what happens to weak cells? Weak cells begins to recharge and going back to a healthy state, a normal state, which is 20 to 25 millivolts. This is the two main functions of iTeraCare. It actively find and protect the good cells, actively find and eliminate the bad cells. Let's go to the benefits. All right, this is what's really amazing here. Number one, when you switch it on, all right, you will start to feel that there is elimination of unhealthy cells. What are unhealthy cells? These are abnormal cells, all right, bad cells, free radical cells. They're being absorbed and eliminated in the process. That's why I always suggest when you're using the blower, you got to drink a lot of water to flush all these unhealthy cells. Number two, activate inert cells. All right, these will absorb and activate cells with moderate temperature and eliminating dormant cells. And number three, this is what I really love here, increases self-healing ability in the body. Oh, this is the system that is inside of us that everybody's keeping, right? We have the capacity to heal ourselves. Once you switch on the iTeraCare, that self-healing mechanism is increased. You start to heal yourself. Again, the device does not heal. Who heals? What heals? It's your body. All right, down to the very DNA, it strengthens the healing capacity down to your DNA, and you start to feel the healing mechanism. And the first time you use this, you will feel sleepy. A lot of people said, "Oh, when I start using the iTeraCare, Nathan, I start to feel so sleepy. I start to feel so relaxed. I want to sleep." Why? Sleeping is repairing. Wow. Relaxing is repairing. If you don't sleep, there's no healing. There's no regeneration. There's no repair. And that's what iTeraCare is doing in the body. Number 4, clears meridian and lymph point. This is unblocking of meridian points. It's just like you're having acupuncture. Stimulates the points, purifies the blood, and increases metabolism in the body. Now, improves microcirculation. What is microcirculation? These are tiny nerves and vessels inside your brain, inside your eyes, inside your organs. Not the chemicals and the pills cannot reach, because they are sacred parts of your body. Very, very sensitive. And what happens is, when you start blowing the front of your head, you know what? The iTeraCare has a range of 12 inches. 20 to 30 centimeters. So when you blow the front of your head, it passes through the back of your head. Wow. When you blow it on this side, it passes through that side. So all of that micro vessels inside the brain, inside the eyes, begins to dilate and begins to expand, and blood begins to flow powerfully, normally. So this is good for people who have problems inside the brain and they're very scared of taking drugs. Regulating glands. Terahertz absorbs and activates cells with moderate temperature, all right? Thus eliminating dormant cells, or in other words, it balances hormones, all right? Number 7, removes body humidity. This is moisture and water retention. So if you want to lose that, it is good for moisture, water retention, and fats in the body. And last one, blood circulation. It cleanses, purifies the blood, all right, promotes circulation. So you will begin to feel active. You begin to feel good, because why? Circulation begins to flow wonderfully and properly once you start the iTeraCare. Now, how do you use this? No rocket science here. It's so easy to use, all right? All you need to do is switch it on and blow it on areas where you feel uncomfortable, all right? If your head is painful, blow it there. If your back is painful, blow it there, all right? And people are asking, how do I blow? Is it this side or this side? Whichever side, doesn't really matter, because frequency is frequency, all right? And it can be used for little kids, newborn babies, right? Newborn babies are using here. We have elderlies, old people. All right, you can use it yourself, or you can put a stand like me. I have a stand here, all right, and I place it in a microphone stand and a hair blower stand. I switch it on and it blows on my back. It's very easy to use. It's non-invasive. Can you imagine? No contact needed, no contraindication. Meaning, if you're using your medicine, you can still use it, all right, and no side effects. 100% safe. Blockage is the main cause of body pain. In traditional Chinese medicine, if there is pain, equals blockage. Do you agree with me? Blockage of what? Blood. Blockage of qi or energy. When there is a blockage of circulation, pain is present. We call this inflammation, or we call this lesion. So in other words, if you have this blockage and pain, the body is not at optimum state. Cells are weak. Blood is congested, qi is not properly flowing, and this is what good news is. iTeraCare is 5-star against inflammation, because inflammation is blockage. It's good for knee pain, joint stiffness, muscle crampness, arthritis, rheumatism. These are called inflammation. And it's not just some sort of marketing again. This is the report done to 62 clinical tests, subjects done by Beijing Research Institute. And inflammation, iTeraCare is number 1 with a value of 45,000. Now, what is this quantum value? This is a value when you test a frequency. You don't get a chemical, whatever. It's all frequency value, so we call it quantum value. Number two, comprehensive health quality, meaning overall health. The iTeraCare is 4-star, 42,000 quantum value for malignant tumor, viruses, diabetes, for the brain, lymph nodes. Wow, it's like acupuncture. All right, skin, even for dysmenorrhea, neurothenia, which is for the brain again. Wow, 3-star. Isn't it an amazing device? And guys, we can show you certificates and reports that this device is very effective in this aspect. Again, best against inflammation. Inflammation is the mother of all diseases. It's the root. Before it becomes a cancer, it starts as prostatitis. All right. Before it becomes a cancer, it starts as an arthritis. All right. And if you don't attend to that, it becomes a tumor, arthritis, and a terminal problem. So if you have inflammation in the body, you got to start wanding and blowing your body. Aches and discomfort in the body. If you have shoulder pain, neck pain, you're sitting down like me, sitting down for hours doing my Zoom meeting because I work from home and I feel my back painful, I started blowing on my back, and guess what? iTeraCare does not fail me. It always works. Removes blockages in the body, meridian, lymphatic. If you have varicose veins problem, weight loss, diabetes, and high blood pressure. And ladies, if you want to beautify your skin, blow this on your face. Even gentlemen, if you want to have firm skin, if you want a beautiful skin, all right, blow this on your skin. And after you blow it, put on your favorite aloe vera, put on your favorite moisturizer, and you will see the effect is just totally amazing. We have wonderful ladies, beautiful ladies using this iTeraCare. You can check Jen Amber in YouTube. She made a very mind-blowing review with iTeraCare. She's a beauty expert. She has her own product. She has eczema. And when she tested the iTeraCare, she said, this is amazing. You got to try this. All right. Ladies are using this. So for beautification, this device is so amazing. Now, this guy is not being tortured. All right. This is an example of a blockage. Remember, if there is pain, there is blockage. So when they started blowing this on the upper left side of his chest, this guy started to scream. Oh, what is this? Why? Because there is blockage. Once the blockage is clear, pain is gone. So when you experience this, don't give up. Keep blowing, keep drinking lots of charged water, and when the blockage is clear, no more pain. Right, and this one, this is what I really love here, Mike. My. It activates stem cells in the bone marrow. Don't you know that you have stem cells in your bone marrow? All of us. It's sleeping, hibernating in our bone marrow, in our vertebra. And when you start blowing, like this guy, when you start blowing your spine over and over again, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it's going to release the stem cells, which is free. A lot of stem cells are very expensive today. All right. When the stem cells are released in the body, it's going to replace your liver. It becomes a new liver. Your kidney becomes a new kidney. You have new skin. You got new bones, new muscles. All right. It activates your stem cells. It's going to make you younger. This is what Hippocrates said. If there's a way to hit the bones, how do you hit the bones? You use frequency. How do you activate stem cells? You use frequency. Ladies and gentlemen, we have decoded the secret to being young and healthy again. This revolutionary device is patented. All right. We have direct communication with the scientist and the inventor himself. All right. We have certificates to show to you that this device is safe, effective. It has conformed to electronic safety requirements and human clinical reports. And this is very important. Prive International, the company, is the only exclusive distributor of iTeraCare, the classic, the premium, and the pro devices. Now, you will see a lot of devices online. In fact, a person told me this afternoon. He said, there's a lot online. It's even cheaper. What can we say about it? Well, it's simple. All right. People can mimic whatever they want to mimic, right? They can copy. An iPhone has been copied. But is Apple, tense? Are they pressured? No, because they are the original. If you're original and you have the proper technology, the authentic technology, we are not disturbed. All right. We don't even care about them. Why? We had tested them. And a lot of them, if not most of them, they don't have terahertz. They're simply hair dryers, cheaper price, mimicking us. And guess what? They don't have warranty. They don't have safety. They don't have certificates. We have certificates. We have warranty. And before we release this iTeraCare to the market, we have done, the Deshang, the manufacturer, has done 6 years of research and development. They perfected the technology before this was released to the market. That's why we are the world's best. You can give a hand if you want to. Amazing. I just love it. Now, listen, guys, listen, look at your screen right now. You got to charge your water. If you're here for the very first time, you get a cup of water, a glass of water, and you charge it for 1 minute. A pitcher, a big gallon of water, make sure it's glass. Don't use plastic. Don't use metal. All right. Use glass, or you can use ceramic, or you can use a clay, because they don't react with heat and frequency. So that's a good note there. All right. You charge your water, and what happens to the molecular structure? The molecular structure of the water changes into linear, or we call it straight chain water molecules. What is that? It's very small, so tiny that it enters directly to the water channels in your body cells. That's why when you drink this type of water, it's so smooth. It runs down to your esophagus, down to your stomach so easily. It's very smooth. Why? The molecules are very, very small. We call it low frequency resonance water, structured water. And remember, water has memory, right? You know that. Water has memory. Whatever you say to the water, the molecules will capture it. The energy is captured. Now, the terahertz energy is captured in the memory of the water. And once you drink this type of water, wow, free radicals are neutralized, more oxygen. It restores the vitality of the water. And these are the benefits of drinking this kind of water. Amazing. You see the blood structure here, right? This is the blood, cells. After you drink this kind of water, they're all separated, healthy, they're active, moving, all of this, right? You see the video, all right? Don't copy that. That's a plastic. You're not supposed to do that. But this is a demo. Before, it was charged, the blood was all clustered. It was all coming together, all right? We call it kumpol in our dialect, all right? It was all together. Now, after drinking this type of water, look at this video very quickly. It's just 1 second. Look at that blood cell. Wow, amazing. Totally amazing. Now, 1 hour of iTeraCare therapy is equivalent to 10 times of acupuncture, 20 times of cupping, 30 times of gua sha, and 40 times of massage. These are the benefits once you're using this iTeraCare therapy device. And if you like a lot of massage, guys, sometimes you don't need massage. You just need iTeraCare. All right. You don't need those needles anymore. You just blow it on your ear, blow it on your face, blow it on the meridian points, and you are just like having 10 times of acupuncture. Isn't that amazing? You save a lot of money and you give yourself wonderful benefits. Now, the heat of iTeraCare. Remember, this device has heat. It's like a hair dryer. Mainit. It is hot. These are the benefits. It boosts immune system up to 5 times, increases metabolic activity in your cells, increases cellular oxygenation, blood flow will increase. So if you're high blood, this is great. Metabolizes waste products in the body, soften connective tissues, relaxes muscle fiber. If you're athletic, sporty, you're active, it's good for your muscles, your joints, and it's a powerful pain killer. You can use this on your dogs, and look at this parrot. This parrot is very sensitive to noise. But look at the parrot. It wasn't flying away. It was staying, relaxing. The frequency relaxes the bird. If it relaxes the bird, all right, it can do a lot of wonders to another bird. All right. It's perfect for your pets. And you can also use this to energize your vegetables and fruits. You got to try it, guys. All right. You got to try it. Okay. Now, ladies, If you're still using your hair dryers, look at my screen here. If you're using your hair dryers, ditch them out, put them away. Because why? Hair dryers have a very dangerous levels of radiation. They call it EMF and thermal, which is linked to insomnia, early onset of Alzheimer's, loss of hearing, chronic depression, cardiac problems, diabetes, and cancer. It's not me who said this. This is according to research by doctors. All right. And this is the effect. That's why you're blowing your head, drying your brain, or you can have a foggy brain. And you're using it 5, 10 minutes a day. Oh my gosh, after 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, no wonder a lot of these women are having problems in hearing and vertigo, and all these things, cancer and diabetes. Don't use your hair dryers anymore. Throw them away and start using iTeraCare. It's not just your hair, guys. It's your brain, it's your health, it's your skin. And you will notice you will have more glowing face because of iTeraCare. Now, we don't recommend this. This is very important. Please, as precautionary, pregnant women, don't use it. All right. Don't even blow even any parts of the body. If you're menstruating, don't blow it there. Other parts of the body, it's okay. Congenital heart disease, don't blow it on your heart. If you have objects, now this is very important. If you have a lens implanted in your eyes, please don't use it on your face. All right. If you have pacemaker, don't blow it on your heart. If you have ceramic, silicone, stent, titanium in your body, please don't blow it there. Why? The heat and the frequency can do some reaction with the metal and object inside the body. All right. I'm very serious about it. Please. And if you're using earbuds, I have an earbud right here. This is a Bluetooth earbuds, and we put it in your ear just like that. And you start wanding, you start blowing. Please remove the AirPods, remove the earbuds. Okay. Right? Can you hear me? Remove the earpods, remove the earbuds, and start blowing, because there was one case that somebody was wearing AirPods and it popped, so it hurt the ears. So don't use that. All right, just precautionary. Don't wear anything metal or Apple Watch if you're blowing. Again, just precautionary. And if you have open wounds and fractured bones, all right, don't blow it there directly. Now, refer to the blowing guide manual. We have a blowing guide manual. Ask the person that invited you, so you will have an optimum effect and optimum benefits by using the iTeraCare. Now, let's go to testimonies. Wow. Again, this is not gimmicks. This is not Photoshop. This was sent to us by our leaders, distributors, users, and to the company from all over the world of our users. And watch this. Watch this. This is our friend's friend. Look at her face. She had a stroke. And after blowing on her face, on her spine, 30 minutes a day, after 2 weeks, look at her face. That is amazing. Stroke patient, very powerful. Another stroke patient, this is an old lady. She was in a wheelchair and she was having some problems with her face again. After blowing for 2 weeks, you can see her face. She's smiling. We have also high, levels of blood sugar, 201. And this guy, started, what do you call this? Journaling his blood sugar levels. He's wandering for 10 minutes from 201, it goes 185. Another 10 minutes from 185, it goes 170. I mean, it's mind blowing. It's very good for people with high blood sugar level and those who have a stroke. We have another paralyzed here. She had stroke. She was bedridden for how many months? And when my brother in the Lord, his name is Christian, started blowing on this old lady, all right, and they got the device and they followed the instruction, on the 8th day, she started, lifting her 2 legs and started kicking in the air. Isn't that amazing? On the 53rd day, she said, I think I can walk. With a walker, she started walking. Then today, guys, she is walking normally. Thank for the iTeraCare. Thank you, iTeraCare. We have Bell's palsy. All right. We have tumor in the breast. This is after 2 weeks. The lump was gone. We have Bell's palsy. After 8 days of therapy, all right, 95% of the twitching on the face gone. This is what iTeraCare and the device is doing on the physical body. We have Alzheimer's disease. This lady was agitated, And then when they started blowing on her face, look at her eyes. She started to close her eyes. The frequency relaxes the body. And a lot of you will feel so relaxed. You will feel sleepy. You will feel relaxed because why? Sleeping is healing. We have this. Wow, amazing. Look at this. Rheumatism, arthritis. After 15 minutes of blowing, this lady was teary-eyed. She couldn't believe. She started to open and close her hands again. 15 minutes. This is varicose veins. This is after 2 months. Look at that. After 2 months, wow, gone. 100%. 100% better because of the iTeraCare. It relaxes the nerves and tissues and muscles with iTeraCare and the scalar energy in this device. Look at this. This is my favorite. This leg is supposed to be cut off, amputated. Day 1, look at that. It's dark. Day 2, life begins to flow. 3, 4, on the 5th day, life is flowing normally. No need to cut the leg. And on 15 treatments, this guy started to walk. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Thyroid nodules. After 10 treatments, all right, the nodules shrunk significantly small. Look at this. This is Mike, all right? If you can hear his video, see, this is really good. This is really good. I have no pain. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Mike has a lot of complication. He cannot lift his hands. And after blowing it for 15 minutes, he can lift his hands 80% higher. Weight management. If you want to lose weight, no exercise, blow it on your tummy. Blow it on your legs. Blow it in your arms. If you have extra weights and fats there, blow it. 2 months, look at the tummy. All right. 20 days of therapy, look at the tummy. 4 months, look at the tummy. All right. This is no exercise. This is using heat and the frequency of the device. All right. Skin diseases, amazing. So effective for skin disease. It's not just this picture. Even my daughter who has allergies. Oh my. We've seen this in the family. Now look at this. This is the mother of our friend. Look at her back. Her psoriasis is really what? But look at this after 2 months. 95% of the psoriasis gone. 3 years of skin disorder after 4 days of therapy. Wow, look at that. This little girl, all right, this little girl, after 4 months of using the device, her baby skin is back. Vitiligo, after 5 months, fade of the skin, back to normal. And we have their hair, scalp psoriasis. After 5 days, you can see amazing, significant difference. We have instant result. You can use this if you have iTeraCare. Do it right now. Blow this on your skin. 30 minutes, you can see dark spot reduced. Before and after, wrinkles diminished. Black circles of the eyes gone. All right. Aura of the face glowing. This is 30 minutes. Amazing. This frequency is just a gift to humanity. Now, this is so effective for COVID-19. My father-in-law got better because of this iTeraCare. Now, this is Miss Ida. This is in the Philippines. It was my brother who went there, did the demo. After 40 minutes, she took the oxygen off, started sitting down, started standing up, and started walking and dancing. 40 minutes. In 2 weeks' time, no more COVID. Now, this is not some sort of just testimony. This is also in a research and lab test. According to CT data, all right, the use of terahertz for coronavirus, all right, is being tested. They're using terahertz for coronavirus pneumonia complication. And no wonder Ida Patana got better because of iTeraCare. Now, breast cancer, we don't say that this cures cancer. No, but look at this. After 22 days of using the device, 30% of the lump reduced, 90% of the pain relief. Now, this is the science here. This was the research of Raycane Center. This was done in June 2020, reviewed by James Ives. And look at this, terahertz radiation, as they say. Terahertz radiation, let me go back to that, I'm sorry. Terahertz radiation can, oh, that's the word, can or may offer a potential treatment for cancer. Amazing. Terahertz is just amazing. And eyes, if you have problem with your eyes, and again, don't blow on your eyes if you have contact lens, if you have a lens implanted in your eyes, look at this. After 1 week, no more red eye problem, no more extra protein, glaucoma. If you have cataract, glaucoma, use this on your eyes and make sure you close your eyes when you are blowing on your eyes, okay? Wait 5 minutes each, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here. All right, amazing results. Kidney failure. This two guys here have kidney problems. They were in dialysis 2 to 3 times in a week. As you can see, after 2 months of using this device, creatinine level from 7.18 went down to 4.41. Creatinine level from 8.2 went down to 2.8. What is the secret? The secret, blowing on the kidney and drinking a lot of charged water. Osteoporosis, 93-year-old grandmother with severe nerve impingement. She cannot move. She was paralyzed after 2 months of therapy. Look at her right now. Look at her. She's doing track cycling. She's singing karaoke. All right. And again, this is what I always tell, my audience, my participants, all of you. If your parents and your grandparents are still alive, I challenge you, I tell you, give them the iTeraCare device. Don't let them pay. Give the iTeraCare device as a gift to them. This is the best gift for old folks. Why? Old folks, they have different pains. They have different discomfort. All right? And they're taking a lot of medicine. They are not comfortable anymore. Give them the iTeraCare. I'm telling you, this is the best gift that you can give them. All right? Christmas is coming. All right? Christmas is coming. You got to give this gift to your parents. Give this gift, iTeraCare, to your grandparents. Radiation test. Look at this. All right? You test an induction cooker over 1,000 reading of radiation. Bad. Really bad. But look at this. This is our iTeraCare Pro. Switch on the iTeraCare Pro. Switch on the iTeraCare. Not even a flinch. Not even a flinch. Zero radiation. We have CE certificate of conformity, that is Europe. We have also FC, which is US. All right. Now, how much? Right. I'm telling you the cost now. How much? $350. It's nothing compared to all the benefits the entire family will enjoy. In the Philippines, it's $320. In Europe, all right, $499, $420 for UK, $385 for Canada. Why is the price different? Again, for duties and taxes. All right, different pricing. Now, for more information about the price, how you can order, how you want to be shipped, you ask the person that invited you tonight. All right? Can we do that? Go back to the person that invited you. That is so amazing. Now, I'm very proud of our company. The name of the company is Prive. Why is it Prive? It is a combination of prime of your life. We want you, all right, to again enjoy your body in the prime of your life. Because at the prime, any boxer, right? Any boxer, when Tyson was in his boxing career, at the prime of his career, he was undefeated. When Manny Pacquiao was at the prime of his career, he was undefeated. We want you to be undefeated in your health. Use iTeraCare. And guess what? The phenomenal growth of this company is unbelievable. 9 country branches, 20 country stockists, 17 USA state stockists in less than 1 year. Amazing. Amazing. I'm grateful to God for being part of this company. Join us. I know you're an entrepreneur. Join us. Be part of our team. Come, join us. Huge opportunities awaiting. The product speaks for itself. All right? Now, for those of you here for the very first time, this is how you do it. Okay, we have a lot of guides, we have a lot of this manuals that we can send to you. But if you're a first timer, what you need to do, charge your water and drink warm charged water, 2 glasses, before and after. And once you start on the palms. These are meridian points, the sole, the knees, the groin, the armpit, the limbs, all right, underneath the jaw, the upper back. All right, the head. If you are high blood, please don't blow on the crown. If you're high blood, okay? Are you listening? High blood, not allowed here, okay? And the butt and the downward spine. And after that, drink again 2 glasses of warm water. This is what you see in the iTeraCare. Basically, that's the anatomy, a little bit of the anatomy of the device. It has the optical quartz tube and a lot of powerful technology inside here. We have more products coming in. Prive International has a lot of products. We have the ion shield. I'm using it. This is emitting 60 million of negative ions. There's more to come. 7 Wonders is here coming now. And we have the Pro, the Premium, and the Classic. This is our goal. Can you say this with me? One iTeraCare device per household, bringing life to every home. Every house should have iTeraCare. And you know what I mean. You can be part of the warriors. You can be part of this evangelists, as you call it, the distributors. You can make money here. You can join us. We have a very powerful system. Everyone is welcome. And guys, thank you for listening to my presentation. I will end here. I really appreciate, I acknowledge your time. All right. My name is Nathan. Thank you for listening. I'll see you. All right. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I'm going to see you again. All right. Thank you and welcome everybody. Let's enjoy our health. Have a great night. Good night, everybody. I'm going to give this back to Mr. Sam. Mr. Sam, take it over again. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much to our 3-star manager all the way from the Philippines, Mr. Nathan, to share with us wonders of iTeraCare. So I believe you guys on the line have listened so much from him, and just do something. Yeah, don't just sit there. I think this is the time that you get something good for your whole family members, because I believe that health is not only number one, but the only one for our loved one and so on. So if you guys we are together with us for the very first time, and if you need further information about iTeraCare device, kindly contact the person who have gave you this link and then invite you to this today's sharing. And do not forget also to visit our iTeraCare channel in YouTube. Then we will have more uploaded videos for you to refer. Well, that's all for the sharing for today. So hopefully we can see each other next time in the air. Meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy. I wish you all the best. And may God bless you all. See you again. Thank you. Have a nice day and bye-bye.